So it is 7 o'clock. I did hear from Shane and he is on his way to Silverton right now, so he's gonna try and stop and get service. We could either start, we do have a quorum. 7 o'clock. I did hear from Shane and he is on his way to Silverton right now, so he's gonna try and stop and get service. We could either start, we do have a quorum. 7 o'clock. I did hear from Shane and there we go. I think I fixed that for you. So you might be a couple minutes late if we wanted to start the meeting and then you could join us. And I guess Sally, I'll ask your preference there.
Yeah, let's start.
Okay.
I have to confess I have no materials in front of me right now, so I can just kind of wing it.
Sure. I can
That's-
also let you know it's the March 27th, and it is a special meeting of the Board of Trustees. And if you'd like to call this meeting to order, I can take attendance.
Okay, thanks, Gloria. Let's call this meeting to order at 7:01. It's March 27th. Roll call.
All right, Trustee Edwards.
Here.
Trustee Cranker.
Here.
Trustee Harper.
Here.
Trustee Bierma.
Here.
Trustee George.
Here.
Mayor Pro Tem Barney.
Here.
And Mayor Furman is on his way.
Okay, so I have it now. This, do you want to tee it up, Gloria? This is a public hearing.
Yes, actually, or Lucy, if you'd like to tee that up since
Oh yeah,
you're-
sorry, Lucy, or you.
Sure. Yeah, so this is a public hearing. This public hearing is an annexation hearing to consider ordinance 2024-06, an emergency ordinance of the town of Silverton annexing to the town of Silverton, Colorado, certain real property known as Anvil Mountain Subdivision 2. A public hearing legal notice has been posted in the newspaper for 4 weeks, and the town has received no public comment. Before you today is the second of 2 annexation ordinances to complete the annexation of Anvil. The first annexation ordinance, 2024-05, was passed at the regular meeting on Monday, March 25th. The annexation was recorded with the county on Tuesday, March 26th, making Anvil Mountain Subdivision 1 officially a part of the town of Silverton. Tonight, trustees are considering the annexation of the area referred to as Anvil Mountain Subdivision 2. The legal description and the map are included in tonight's packet. They've been posted in the newspaper for 4 weeks and are posted on the town's website under pending applications. And for anyone who's unfamiliar, Anvil Mountain Subdivision is located on the southwest side of town, up West 5th Street, east of County Road 6 or the Shrine Road. Anvil Mountain Subdivision 2 includes the Anvil Apartments and 4 vacant lots. On February 9th, 2024, the town received a petition for the annexation of Anvil Mountain Subdivision 2, the petitioning party San Juan County. The petition was signed by 100% of landowners owning 100% of the area, making it eligible for annexation ordinance rather than an election. Over 1/6 of the perimeter of the area proposed to be annexed is contiguous with the annexing municipality, making it eligible for annexation, and this line is labeled on the annexation map as the Silverton town site boundary. At the regular meeting on on February 26, 2024, the Board of Trustees deemed the Anvil Mountain Subdivision 2 petition substantially compliant with Colorado revised state statutes and the Silverton Municipal Code, setting a date for the annexation hearing for March 27th at 7 p.m. today. By resolution 2024-03, the notice of the annexation hearing has been posted in the newspaper for 4 weeks. Public agencies and referral agencies have been contacted and residents have been notified. On March 19th, 2024, the San Juan Regional Planning Commission reviewed the proposed annexation of Anvil Mountain Subdivision 2 for its conformity with the master plan and 3 Mile Plan. After a review of the annexation request, the following motion was made. A motion to recommend to the Board of Trustees approval of the annexation of Anvil Mountain Subdivision 1 and Anvil Mountain Subdivision 2. This motion was approved unanimously. The purpose of this annexation hearing tonight is to determine if the proposed annexation meets the applicable state and local requirements. The memo included in your packet outlines how the proposed annexation complies with all state and local requirements, including CRS 31-12-104, CRS 31-12-105, Silverton Municipal Code, Chapter 15, the 3 Mile Plan, and its conformance with the master plan. Staff has found that the proposed annexation meets all applicable state and local requirements and recommends to the Board of Trustees to approve Annexation Ordinance 2024-06. On April 2nd, the town will hold an election for the mayoral seat and 4 trustee seats. With such a large election coming up, staff has presented an emergency ordinance. The emergency ordinance will be made effective immediately upon passage if trustees find the proposed annexation meets all requirements, and should they declare that it's necessary and in the best interest of the health, welfare, and safety of the residents of the town of Silverton to allow town citizens living in Anvil to exercise their right to vote in the upcoming election. If Ordinance 2024-06 is approved, trustees will then review Resolution 2024-09. And if that should pass, town staff will deliver the required materials to the county recorder tomorrow, Thursday, March 27th. And upon the recording, the annexation of Anvil Mountain Subdivision 2 will be made official. If Ordinance 2024-06 is denied, no similar request will be heard within a period of 1 year set from the date of denial. As I stated earlier, the purpose of the memo was to compare the proposed annexation to the applicable state and local requirements. However, if you'd like me to, I can go through any section of code that you request or all of them, or answer any questions if you have them.
Awesome. Thanks, Lucy.
Mhm.
Well done. I know this has been a huge lift and a serious time crunch. So since we don't have an applicant in this public hearing, I'm assuming we'll move on to public comment. So at this time, I'll open it up for public comment. It doesn't look like, Gloria, you look very lonely in there, but is there anyone in the room?
No, there is no one in this room except for me.
Okay. I also don't see any attendees on our participant list, but we'll just go to Zoom in case.
Oh, except I gotta get Jim Harper back in here. Okay.
Okay, so seeing none, we will close public comment and close the public hearing and proceed to any trustee discussion or deliberation and decision. I think Lucy's made it really clear that this is a sufficient application and a sufficiently complete process on the part of the town. And so I'm wondering, I don't want to cut any discussion short. Is there any opposition to proceeding with, I think what we need to do is actually, Lucy, will you review that for us? What do we need to make a decision on first? Do we need to just recommend this annexation and then make a motion to approve the resolution?
You will make a motion to approve the ordinance, ordinance 2024-06, and then we'll move on to the resolution after that.
Great. Would someone like to make a motion to approve ordinance 2024-06, an emergency ordinance of the town of Silverton, annexing to the town of Silverton, Colorado, certain real property known as Anvil Mountain Subdivision 2?
So moved.
Okay, we've got
Second.
Jim or Gloria. Is that sufficient for you? Jim and Tyler.
Jim and Tyler, okay. Yes, that is. Would you like
And
roll?
let's do a roll call.
All right. Trustee Edwards?
Yes.
Trustee Cranker?
Yes.
Trustee Harper?
Yes.
Trustee Bierma?
Yes.
Trustee George?
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Barton.
Yes. And do we have the sufficient votes for this without Shane? Just to be sure. Okay.
Yes, we need 4 affirmative votes for this.
Okay. Great, then let's move on to item 2, resolution 2024-09, a resolution of the town of Silverton making findings of fact and conclusions concerning the Anvil Mountain Subdivision 2 annexation.
Okay, so the purpose of this resolution is just to confirm that the process has been followed, that this annexation does not require an election, and that there are no additional conditions imposed. And seeing as we've gone through this process, we have no additional conditions have been identified at this time. I would recommend to approve resolution 2024-09.
Okay, thanks, Lucy. Any discussion, trustees? Would someone like to make a motion to approve resolution 2024-09, a resolution of the town of Silverton making findings of fact and conclusions concerning the Anvil Mountain Subdivision 2 annexation?
So moved.
Second.
Okay, that's Dana and Jim. And Gloria, whenever you're ready, we can do a roll call.
Sure. Trustee Edwards?
Yes.
Trustee Franker?
Yes.
Trustee Harper?
Yes.
Trustee Bama?
Yes.
Trustee George?
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Barney?
Yes.
Okay. Motion passed.
Wow.
I thank you, everyone.
Thank you. This is exciting. Lots of people getting the ability to vote in our town election. Thank you so
Welcome
much.
all these new citizens.
Welcome to Silverton.
We need a welcome wagon packet.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Yeah, enjoy your new codes and all the fun stuff.
I want to announce that we are having a ribbon cutting ceremony on Monday across Fifth Street. And so if you all are available at 4:00 on Monday across Fifth Street, we'll be cutting a ribbon and celebrating our annexation.
That's great. I'm glad we're going to have a benchmarking ceremony. Thanks, Gloria. Thanks, Lucy. Okay,
Thank you, guys.
that's the end of our agenda this evening. So it's 7:13 and I conclude this special meeting of the Town Board of Trustees.
Thank you, team.
Thank
Appreciate
you,
it.
everyone.
Awesome. Thanks, everybody. Have a good night.